Hey guys, welcome back to UltimaBeauty, and welcome to a special Sunday morning snowed-in edition. You can hear the plows and the shovels scraping next door, but hopefully it won't be too distracting. Today I thought I would do a little video of my skincare routine. In the new year, a lot of times people make goals or resolutions to take care of their skin better. But to be honest, the greatest skincare routine in the world isn't gonna do you a whole lot of good if you're not eating healthy, staying hydrated, and getting proper exercise. It all starts within. Proper nutrition is really what's going to make your skin look fantastic. I am probably not a glowing recommendation for skincare right now. I've been breaking out a little bit, not enough sleep, not eating as well as I should, so I gotta get back on track. But I'm going to share with you some of the products that I really like and have really completely changed my skincare game. So my biggest problem was acne. I had acne when I was a teenager. I used a few things that kept it at bay. But then towards my last year of college, it came back. It was adult acne. And it made me miserable. I tried all kinds of things, different products people recommended. Didn't really do much for me. Probably because everyone's skin is different, so even if this works for me, it might not necessarily work for you, but I think it's worth giving it a try. So I went with Clinique's Acne Solutions kit. It was a little kit. It had the three products that are the main staples in their acne solutions. And they were like small travel sample size, so I figured, I can't go wrong. I'll just give them a shot. Well, after a few weeks, I realized they worked. And I was so happy. My skin started clearing up, and I've honestly been using them ever since. That's another thing with different products. You're not gonna typically see results in a day. A lot of acne or other skincare products, you need to give them a couple weeks at least to see that they're actually doing what they claim to. So now, my skincare routine currently, it changes from time to time. I do like to stick with one once I see it's working though. So I don't do too much in the morning. My skin's actually pretty nice to me in the morning. So I just cleanse with my Acne Solutions from Clinique Foaming Cleanser. It's really nice, really gentle, doesn't hurt my skin. And then definitely I like to use a moisturizer, especially in the winter like right now. Also Clinique. This is an incredible moisturizer. I don't know if it'll focus on it, but I'll put a picture on the blog. It's their dramatically different moisturizing gel. I think it's fantastic because it doesn't clog my pores. That's one thing with moisturizers. They often clog my pores. This one doesn't. I love it, and it's very soothing when your skin's dry and crying for moisture. And then I think everybody in the morning is looking for SPF sun protection. I like natural sunscreens. That's just me. You don't have to go natural. So I like this one from Raw Elements. More natural, and it's completely protected me from the sun. I didn't wear it one time, got nasty sunburn. It was like 90 degrees outside. A few weeks later, that cleared up. I wore this, similar environment, and I didn't get sunburn. But most of my skincare happens at night, right before bed. So what I do is always remove my makeup. It sounds simple, it sounds annoying or tedious because you just want to go to sleep. You need to remove your makeup, especially around your eyes. Your skin is gonna thank you years later. Believe me. So honestly, to remove my eye makeup, I use something incredibly simple. I use baby oil. It sounds a little strange, but my mom used it, my grandma used it, and I gotta say, these women look incredibly good for their age. Not many wrinkles around the eyes. So I just use a little bit of baby oil on either a cotton round or sometimes even a tissue. Just gently wipe towards my nose. You don't want to pull too much out. That also causes wrinkles. So just wipe it, and it takes off most of the makeup. I do the same thing with the lipstick. Takes it right off. For the skin, I don't have it here. I think I might have run out. I use, it's a Clinique one again. I'm not sponsored by Clinique. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They just have incredible products that work, so I stick with them. I think it's called like Take the Day Off or Take the Day Away. I'll put it in the description box and on my blog, and I use that to take the face makeup off. So there, we're done. All the makeup's gone. Now what? I go back for my foaming cleanser, Clinique Acne Solutions. Massage your face for like a minute. I don't really count. And then rinse it off with water. Pat dry with a towel or a washcloth, whatever you prefer. Now we're all cleansed. The next step is to clarify and exfoliate. That's where Clinique's Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion comes in. Now, it says lotion. This is clearly liquid. I don't know what the exact definition of lotion is, but to me, this is just a liquid. So you gotta give it a good shake because the powder settles in the bottom. So give it a darn good shake. And then on a cotton round, I just pour like, not really dabs, just 2 little splashes, but I hold it tight so it doesn't go everywhere. And I just go all around my face. And then I let that dry for like maybe a minute and a half. And then I move on to the treatment part for my acne. That is this guy, Clinique's Anti-Blemish Solutions All Over Clearing Treatment. Long name, but it's great. So this guy has the benzoyl peroxide. So I just take a tiny bit on my index finger and I rub it into my cheeks, around the chin, nose, forehead. Just a really thin layer, not a lot, because this can be a little drying from the benzoyl peroxide. So I just keep doing little dabs, so I just have a thin layer, and I rub it into my face till it's all nice and absorbed. In the beginning, all I did was use those 3 products, and it was great, everything was working, acne went away. After a few months, I started to get a little bit of dry skin. But I didn't want to stop using the products because they were amazing. So I went to the Clinique counter and I asked the lovely lady there what I could use for a moisturizer. And she suggested this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And I've now been using it for more years than I can remember. It's amazing, like I said earlier. It's great. I gave it a couple little pumps, rub it all around the face, let it absorb. No tightness, no dryness, and I am almost ready to go to sleep now. The last year, maybe year and a half, I started to notice I'm getting tiny little lines around my eyes. So I realized it was probably time to start using a night cream, an eye cream. So I looked through a few of Clinique's, I tried a couple. They were nice, but they didn't do what I needed them to do. They were great for bags or dark circles, but wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for something that would help with the tiny little crow's feet wrinkles. Enter Clinique Smart Clinical Repair Wrinkle Correcting Eye Cream. So it's a small jar, and it's a little pricey, but I only use a little bit, and it works like magic. So I just gently tap my ring finger in this cream. I'll show it to you. That nice white cream. I gently tap my ring finger, and then I just tap it around my eyes, the outer edge, a little bit out here, because I smile too big, and so I get those lines. So I do that every night. After about the first 2 or 3 weeks, I started to notice that the lines are a lot shallower. They're not so deep. Then after a month or 2, I realized they're almost gone. And honestly, I don't have any new ones. So this is clearly working. I'm such a big fan. It's really doing the job. Everything it claims, I couldn't be happier with it. Then, because of a little bit of collateral damage from the COVID years, wearing masks all the time, making my skin around my mouth so dry, I didn't know what to do. I put moisturizer on it, and that one usually works great, but this was just super dry from all the mask wearing for so long. So I needed to get something a little more intense, so I got a Ceramide. This one from Aveeno is Common Restore Triple Oat Serum. It's actually made with oatmeal, which I love. So this really, really nice ceramide. So I would just put maybe a drop on my index finger, and then just rub it together with my other index finger, and I just rub it all around my outer, not really my outer lips, but just the outer edges around my lips, because that's where it was getting dry from the masks. And after using it for a few weeks, it's all nice and moisturized again. It's great. I still use it sometimes if I wear a really matte lipstick and it just made me dry that day. So I love that from Aveeno. Really pleased. Then I have a few things that I use on like a weekly or a monthly basis. So for an exfoliator sort of face mask, I like this from Glam Glow. It's their Supermud face mask, and it's pretty cool. The first time I use it, and occasionally when I have real skin issues, I put it all over my face and I let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes and then I wash it off. But now but most of the time, about once a week, I put it around, down my nose, on my nose, across the cheeks, and then a little bit on my chin. And then I let that sit. The interesting thing about this is I think it smells like black licorice, which is kind of weird, but it's more natural. And honestly, it's so natural. There's like pieces of leaves in there or stalks or twigs. I don't know. It's very natural. You let that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. It kind of depends on your skin. You kind of have to judge it yourself. Maybe 10 would work for you. But the cool thing is you could actually see the oil being drawn out of the pores. So you know it's working. And then I just rinse it off with a washcloth or a towel and some water. And your skin feels clean. Like it's such an interesting sensation. It feels clean. The first time I used it though, the next couple days I actually broke out with little pimples near my chin. So I thought, okay, I'm allergic to this. But they went away within a few days. And then because I'm crazy, I decided to try this again. And it's never happened again. Every time I use it, I don't break out. Everything looks fantastic. So I think it was really just clearing it out. It's a little pricey, but you don't use a lot. It's my favorite weekly treatment mask. There's plenty of them out there, but I think this one actually does remove the excess oil. And then about once a month, for the really stubborn stuff that won't come out of my skin, I use the famous Biore blackhead strips. You've probably seen them, you've probably used them. They're in movies. Anne Hathaway was wearing one in Princess Diaries. They're great for the deep down gunk in your pores that you just can't get out. They're not just for your nose, they also make just strips for your chin or cheeks, whatever. So I like to use those maybe once a month or when I really realize something's just not coming out. So that pretty much wraps up my skincare routine as of late. Like I said, I don't change it too much. When I find something that works, I pretty much like to stick with it. But when there's a new need, I do investigate new products. Let me know what skincare products you like. I'm definitely interested in hearing about new ones or just ones I don't know about. Check out the blog for more information and more details and some pictures of the products. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.